let's do this. Let's get Tatalo a new arm. We gotta go for that. Are we going up here, aren't we? Alright. Now. Fuck. Damn.
The Zenith Lab's around here.
Yo, what is up, guys?
Said we'd find what he needs
I just took a fat ass hit off my dab cart.
I should let him know I'm around.
Yo, what is up, guys? It is your boy Skullbasher here. Welcome back to another live stream. Hope you guys are having a wonderful night or day wherever you may be. I sure as hell am. As always, guys or gals, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're already subscribed, and if you're new, smash that subscribe button. Much appreciated. This will be Horizon Forbidden West, Part 67. Let's get one of our friends a new arm, prosthetic
I'm at the
arm.
Zenith Lab. Ready to come over?
I'm on my way. Aloy, I appreciate you meeting me here.
I'm happy to help. Did Gaia mention where exactly in the Zenith Lab we'd find what you need?
She mentioned the chamber where you found Beta, and the database that lies within. She said it'll help us find the knowledge and components I require to build a new arm.
At least we know where to look. We will have to be quick about it, in case the Zeniths are watching.
Understood.
The lab's up this way. You okay?
I got this.
Machines. Disposing the specters for parts.
Should we dispose of them?
Maybe we can sneak past them.
Careful! Your choice. Battle it is.
Fuck out of here. You dead. And you dead.
Entrance to the lab is by that tunnel. Come on.
Fuck, dude, I'm getting hungry. Nom, 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 nom. Shit I didn't grab before, I'm gonna grab now. And shit that is here now, I'm gonna grab now. That looks very breakable still. Uh-huh. You know, I am somewhat of a genius myself. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Oh. You're good, bro. It is but a scratch. Whoa. Dead people. Bad dead people, but dead people nonetheless. Alrighty then.
The enemy did this?
Hard to believe. But yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, there's places I can go now coming back here that I couldn't go earlier. So sorry if I'm being a little high end when I look around and shit. But I'm gonna be looking for shit that because this is a mission I did at almost the beginning of the game. Now I have the ability to do more than what I could do at the start. And somehow I got stuck. The mid-animation, that was dope. It is what it is, I guess. Okay, what the fuck was back here? Anything? Nothing.
Enemies up ahead.
Wow, they've... Bitch. Motherfucker.
We better get a move on. The room we found Beta in is up ahead.
Lead the way.
I hear more machines. Fun, fun.
The machines are down.
Yeah, because I shot 3 fucking arrows at him, dude. Okay, what? You know, you'd think that maybe you'd be able to do something like that.
I was trying to pull that.
But, nah. It's just there for sure. I have no idea what's up here. And I find myself stuck again. How I do these things? No fucking idea. It just happens. Zoom, zoom. What is that? Wait. Huh? Something. Still got a light on it though. Where are we going?
Is that it down there?
Yep. We better make our way down there.
It's never that easy. But hey, let's give it a shot for
We're
one.
here. Now we just need to find a way to access the database Guy was talking about.
You mentioned you found Beta in one of those pods. I would hate to be locked up inside such a thing. Barely room to breathe.
Going down! I think I found what we're looking for.
Let's hope it holds the answers we seek.
anything of substance in here?
I'll download the database to your Focus, so you can search through it later.
What about the components?
They should be somewhere on the... Spectres!
For the fallen marshals! I am a weapon honed for battle! You fight like a thunderjaw!
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Yeah, bro. It's gonna take a while. I even aimed that one. Are they regenerating? Okay, no, that's one down. What is this fucking...
I can switch it up.
Oh boy. Wow. It's like I'm right here. What is wrong with this thing's tracking? And then it goes back there and it does that again. What? I'm at the point myself where I want to go fucking kill it, dude. God damn. Why don't you come attack me, dude? Hello? Oh my god. Analog stick, not now.
Hit it there again! Let's get in the way of our mission! This is our day!
No shots left. The Zeniths might send reinforcements. We need to finish up and get out of here. The components should be somewhere on the second floor.
I'm right behind you.
That's weird. There's that.
We need to search the entire floor.
I'll keep a lookout. Don't want any more surprises.
Good idea.
Vent. I'm not the lab again. go. Can I go this way?
No good. Can't use the pullcaster on that. A vent. Might be a way out of this room.
Ah, yes. It's the good shit. More of the good shit. A vent? Is that what she said? A vent? There's an openable door there.
Please tell me the components are in there.
How do I get in there, though? Is the vent in this area? No? There's fucking loot over there. How do I... Fuck. Oh, oh, yes. There you are. I knew you were coming. She mentioned a vent, and I was like, vents? Can't do anything here.
The components have to be here somewhere.
Okay. I believe that they are. Oh. I'm just gonna scan real quick. Make sure my blind ass hasn't missed anything else. Oh, fire gleam. Ooh. More loot?
Gotcha.
Ah.
I should go back and give these to Kotallo.
This place had hella loot.
Let's trigger chain reaction.
God.
You found the components?
See for yourself.
You have my thanks, Aloy.
Something wrong?
I was just thinking about what it will be like after I build the arm. Will I feel different? Whole again? Idle thoughts. They can wait until we're back at base.
You go on ahead. I might want to take one more look around, in case there's anything useful.
Very well. I look forward to putting what we found to good use. Walk with the 10.
gonna grab this one. Yeah. Huh. Oh
Good
shit.
use of this.
So there's one right there and there's one over here. I am indeed gonna grab these before I leave. Always good to get some free stuff. Free loot, free money, free food, free traps sometimes. Can I jump this way? Yeah. Alright. What the fuck, boy? That's the fuck, boy. It's a fucking blizzard. No. I gotta go back to base and talk to Katalo. Why not? Now you're low. Huh. Can't believe my character kept running. Just keep running. Wow. Whole lot of damage around here. Fucking way am I going? This way. That way? Wait a minute. Nah, I'm going the right way. Yeah. I need a restock on supplies over here anyways. Alright, I'm gonna go over here. Upgrade anything we can. Of course it's my bowcaster. I haven't really worked on it much. Oh wait, no, I must have just got this. I didn't buy this at all. Huh. Oh, shit, now I have one of those. That's dope. Then we come over here, and we fill our pockets with anything else that we might have already used and might need again. Save. Where are we headed? Back to base. Travel to base? Yo, I can fast travel to base now, dude? That's a W. Oh boy. God damn. I thought I fast traveled to my base, not like outside of it.
door's unlocked now. There's a lot of equipment in here. Gaia, what was all this for? According to this console, there are still thousands of plant samples stored deep below the facility. I could ask Gaia about them the next time I talk to her.
I've been tackling the design of the Ag Lab. Place is gonna have a lot of seed stock to work with. My favorite? Sample 626. Calotropis gigantea. The crown flower. We used to have one in our backyard. Butterflies always fluttering around. Every morning, August would run out there to check under the leaves. See if any caterpillars turned into chrysalises. Now, I'd like to imagine that the future will be filled with them.
Politics stay the same no matter how much time passes.
Aloy, well met. We've been briefed on our mission, and are ready whenever you wish to head to Cauldron Gemini.
Were you able to finish the new arm Gaia was helping you with?
Indeed. I was hoping we could discuss it, if you have a moment.
You said you were training with the Focus?
That's right. I've been watching holograms of your first fight with the Zenith Spectres. They are faster and more agile than any machines I've faced before. How many do the Zeniths have?
I'm not sure. Probably a lot.
I would not wish to face them en masse.
I'm with you there. I heard my friend Talana came by the base. Did you get a chance to meet her?
Briefly. A bold woman going into Tenakth territory with that Karja armor of hers. She'll be lucky if my people don't shoot her on sight.
She'll be careful. She's just looking for someone who might need her help.
Whoever it is, they better be worth dying for.
Must be strange, seeing everything through a Focus now.
I can see machines like never before. Their strengths and weaknesses simply reveal themselves to me. To think that such a tiny object might be the most powerful weapon I've ever possessed.
What do you think of this place? It must take some getting used to.
It's an efficient center of operations, and an acceptable training facility. Color.
Duly noted. Anything interesting happen while I was away?
I found an acceptable place to practice with my blade.
Oh, and where's that?
Outside, above the base. There's a nest of sunwings that are always up for a fight.
Ever thought of sparring with something that's not trying to kill you?
That would defeat the purpose of the training.
Found anything interesting during your training?
Gaia told me where to find data on how wars were waged in the old world. I knew the Ten fought against machines, much as we do now. But it seems they were among the last of their kind. Later, machines battled other machines on behalf of greedy leaders, as they vied for lands and spoils. At least the Tenakth have the courage to put their lives on the line when conflicts arise.
There is nobility in that. But maybe we just need fewer conflicts in the first place.
Yes, of course. Hekarro would have it so as well.
How are your studies going?
I wanted to learn more about the world of the Old Ones.
And?
I looked up this pharaoh Gaia said you went looking for, and learned about the plague of machines he unleashed. To think that the ancient world was wiped out by... a mistake. A single miscalculation. There is no glory or honor in such a fate. Only hubris. And pointless death.
That about sums it up. Getting Ether out of the Grove made for quite a spectacle.
One that showed the entire tribe that Hikaru's mission for peace is the correct path, for it is now blessed by the Ten themselves.
Anything else you've been looking at with that focus?
Gaia showed me the knowledge you recovered out in the desert. I am no chaplain, but I'd be curious to test if something I read is true.
What is it?
The Old Ones believed one could hear the great waters, even in the middle of the desert, if you carried the carcass of a water animal with you.
That sounds... kind of gross. Have you had a chance to speak with Varl?
Briefly. He fought well against Regalla's troops at Barren Light. Are all Nora as skilled as the two of you?
I'm not exactly one of them. But anyway, the Nora can hold their own. They managed to push the Karja from their lands.
I thought my tribe was the only one to have done that. Impressive.
Does it still hurt?
It comes and goes. I try not to think about it, but its absence is always present for me. It's difficult to explain.
I can't claim to understand. Only empathize.
Then you have my thanks.
Have you spoken with Erend at all?
I've had little chance to. I did see him bring some ale from out east.
That stuff's as bitter as self-brush.
You get used to it, eventually. In fact, I wouldn't mind a drink myself.
I'm sure Erend wouldn't mind sharing. What have you been up to?
Varl has asked to learn the differences between my people's clans, so I've been teaching him Tenakth history. It is heavy with blood and death, but also with honorable deeds and vanquished tyrants. Maybe you'd like to hear about it as well, when our mission is done.
I'd be honored. What do Tenakth do to relax? You know, to take a break from training?
We play strike. Your Oseram friend, Erend, is surprisingly good at it, although he has yet to beat me. It helps one think strategically, hones the mind for tactics.
Somehow that still sounds like training. Have you spoken with Alva?
The Quen is peculiar. Nothing like a Tenakth. Her mind is sharp, that much is certain. But it's hard to imagine her surviving in the wilds.
Trust me, she's tougher than she looks.
I will take your word for it.
You wanted to talk about your arm?
Indeed. It's time to test it. And I want you to be there.
Okay. How are we doing this?
Not how. Where? Will you meet me where we felled Regalla's Tremor Tusk? Right where the river bends?
Sure, if you want, but I'm not sure I understand.
You'll see when we get there. I promise.
Then I'll let you know when I get close.
You have my thanks, Aloy.
I have to go now.
Then do not let me keep you.
Like I said, I'll call you when I'm close to Regalla's old outpost near the bulwark.
May the Ten guide your way.
Gaia? What's this space for?
This would have been the sleeping quarters for Control Center operatives.
Well, it's getting some use. Alva, Erend, Kotallo. Seems crowded.
So many long words.
It's a shuttle. Like the one I blew up at Far Zenith's launch facility. Varl seemed pretty interested in space travel. I guess he wanted a keepsake.
Aloy!
Right to work, I see.
There's just so much. I mean, we knew of artificial beings that served the ancestors, but Gaia? Oh, she's amazing! And you, a true reincarnation of an ancestor. Genetically speaking, of course, not like the, late CO. And there's more ancestors out there, returned from beyond the stars. Of course, they're trying to kill us, which is not great. And Eric Visser is with them, which is disturbing. And then there's Hephaestus, and...
Okay. How about we take it one step at a time?
You're right. I also owe you an explanation for everything that happened at Landfall.
I see you've been using your new focus.
It's been fascinating. So much better than the version the Quen have. What would have taken me years to sort through, like the database you helped me recover, with this, I've been able to establish search parameters to speed up the process. This could revolutionize how diviners analyze the legacy. That is, whatever part of it the overseers would actually let us study.
You wanted data, you'll find lots of it here.
A diviner has never had this sort of unsupervised access to archives such as this. And knowing you, I suspect there is much that would normally be forbidden held within them. But I was sent here to help you. I would be remiss to ignore any truth laid before me. Maybe it'll help the Quen find their way back to the path of truth.
You mentioned Eric Visser? How do you know about him?
The Zenith who tried to kill you? He is known to the Quen as the Protector. Combing through data related to his work led us to breakthroughs related to weapons and military tactics. Knowledge our rulers used to conquer and expand, to become the empire we are today. That's why he's one of our most revered ancestors. But based on your encounter with him, it appears he's even more ruthless than we ever imagined. Yet another distorted interpretation in the legacy.
Well, at least you're piecing together the truth.
If only the overseers back home would do the same.
Beta mentioned other Zeniths. Tilda, Verbena, and Gerard.
I'm afraid I don't know anything about them. Whatever legacy they left behind, the diviners haven't recovered.
I imagine you don't know anyone here that well yet, but they're a good group.
It's funny because one of your friends is, well, another you. Not that you are the same person at all. I mean, you are, as in, you're both genetically Elizabeth Sobek. But even so, you're different.
Yeah, we are. I hope everyone's been treating you okay.
Oh, yeah, of course. They've all been extremely welcoming. And they share the knowledge they learn on their focuses with each other freely. It's refreshing. Back home, diviners can only share data with the permission from the overseers.
Sounds restrictive and stifling.
Yeah, you are not wrong.
You said you owed me an explanation for what happened in Thebes. I'm listening.
Right. I'll start at the beginning with the CEO. He was an Imperial, the Emperor's nephew, in fact. As such, he sponsored many diviners to search the legacy for anything that might help the tribe, and himself. He took a special interest in anything related to Ted Faro, whom we consider the greatest of the ancestors.
Ted Faro, revered ancestor. That's tough to take.
I know better now, of course. Anyway, the diviners discovered that Faro spent a great deal of time in San Francisco. In fact, many of the most important ancestors did. So the Emperor's nephew convinced him that an expedition across the ocean might solve our most pressing problems. If only we could find the right data in this fabled city. Perhaps we could roll back the floods and storms that threatened our people. The Emperor declared that all the tribe's resources be poured into this endeavor. Dozens of ships were built, scouting missions were dispatched, and the Emperor's nephew was named Sio, one who wields the legacy for the good of the Empire. The living embodiment of Ted Faro, the Renewer. It may seem strange now, but for a time, he carried all of our hopes. We really believed he would save us. We had no idea just how perilous the journey would be.
You said the expedition across the sea was more dangerous than you thought it would be. What happened?
We lost most of our ships to hurricanes, and scores of soldiers perished to hunger and disease. And that was before we even hit the coast. Once we landed, machines ripped our patrols apart, and we struggled to replenish our rations. There were bright spots, to be sure. We found Thebes and the greenhouse, but nothing improved the CEO's mood as his dreams of saving the tribe were slowly dashed. He became more and more obsessed with Thebes and what lay behind its door, and more convinced that the title of CEO was no mere honorific. You heard him, spouting nonsense about Pharaoh's essence and some kind of becoming. We knew these weren't the words of a sane man, but he was quick to put any who spoke out in front of a firing squad.
What a great guy.
The Quen are wrong about many things when it comes to the legacy. I can see that now. But what the CO became was a complete perversion of what principal diviners stand for. The pursuit of truth. I'm sorry you had to endure his madness. I'm just glad it's over. For everyone.
So, Bohai, your overseer. Will he run things better than CEO?
He won't execute people on a whim, if that's what you mean. But he's hardly a paragon of integrity. I can't tell you how many times he took credit for data in the legacy that I uncovered. The best thing I can say about him is that he can be trusted to always do what's best for him.
Yep, sounds about right. The ancestors, is that what your people call the old ones?
Yes and no. The ancestors are the greatest of the old ones. Those whose legacy taught us agriculture, medicine, warfare, leadership, and patronage of the science and arts.
The CEO called Elizabeth Sobek an assistant. What's that about?
Right. Well, any old one who has made minor contributions or worked extensively under one of the ancestors is called an assistant. That's how we thought of Sobek, until we met you. Our limited access to data past the late 2040s has obviously misinformed our view of the past.
You mentioned the reason you came here was to help your family. Your sister...
Her name is Alika. Our parents are commoners. Peasants, really. When I passed the divination exams, they were so proud. It brought honor to our family and increased rations. Only Alika begged me not to leave for the research academy.
Why? What happens there?
Alika knew that once you enter, you're not allowed to leave or see anyone, not even your family. Unless you can get special permission and an escort by an overseer.
That sounds harsh.
Like the focuses we keep, diviners are few in number, and the Empire is, well, fearful that outsiders will try to steal our knowledge. Last time I was allowed to see my family was just before our voyage here. Because of my position, I was able to get them refuge from the floods within the capital. But if our crops don't recover soon, they'll starve to death along with everyone else.
I promise I'll do my best to make sure it doesn't come to that. Back at the greenhouse, you spoke of knowledge forbidden to your people.
Diviners are meant to seek out the truth in the legacy, and many Imperials sponsor them in the hopes they'll find something the Empire can put to use, thus gaining favor with the Emperor. But the Board of Overseers claims certain truths are detrimental to the stability of the Empire, like discovering one of our revered ancestors ended the world. That is why diviners are only allowed to access segments of the legacy. Only overseers can view it all. It ensures that any heretical data can be contained and retrieved before it can spread.
What happens to diviners who break the rules?
I never had the courage to ask.
I need to get going, but if you need anything...
All I need is to help you succeed in your mission. The plan Gaia told me about, to capture Hephaestus, it will help set things right.
I hope so.
Then I will do whatever I can. I promise.
How can everything taste like chicken?